This is the Taylor-Grady House. It is a National Historic Landmark located at 634 Prince Avenue. It was built by General Robert Taylor in 1844 and later owned by William Grady, who was the father of Henry Grady, the once managing editor of the Atlanta Constitution, who became the spokesman of the New South. The house has 13 columns, representing the original 13 colonies, and a terrace overlooking a quaint little garden. The first thing I noticed about this house was its size and beauty. It is characterized by its website to hold a certain timeless elegance, which caused me to roll my eyes when I read it. But now that I'm here looking up at it, this description seems to fit very well. Also, at first this place seems forgotten and discarded. It's on a busy street, and it seems very few people passing by even give it a second glance. The people who maintain the Taylor-Grady House and give tours do not seem to place a lot of importance on it either. I'm here in the middle of their open tour hours, and they do not answer the buzzer or feel the need to return any of my calls. This is not the first day this has happened. This place at first seemed to be elegant and forgotten, but the more I walk around, the more my mind changes to another darker feeling I have about this house. It is seeming more and more to be a boastful monument, a last-ditch attempt to cement a name into history, to freeze a legacy in time. Although the Taylor and Grady families could have reasons for which they should be remembered, and the Grady family certainly does, considering the station to which Henry Grady rose at the Atlanta Constitution, the house itself does not reflect substantial workings of any kind, only pure opulence. It is the direct result of sheer wealth and power. And based on the region and time period, the wealth and power is most likely permeated with the subjugation of an enslaved people. So as time goes on, the Taylors and Gradys will be remembered, but they may not be remembered as they wanted to be. The Junior League of Athens has placed plaques all around the home, hoping to steer our remembrance a certain direction, but this can only do so much. Any person with a basic grasp of history knows that since Robert Taylor was a wealthy farmer and planter in 1844, he most likely had slaves laboring in his fields, which leads me to wonder what other dark practices Taylor may have been a part of that are not covered in the plaques or chosen to be remembered. This leads me to wonder if my name will be remembered, and if I am remembered, then will it be in a positive or a negative light? It seems distasteful to me that this question would ever occupy my mind. I feel that I should be perfectly content with the respect of a select few, without needing hundreds or thousands to remember me favorably. But all the same, the question lingers within me, entangled in my pride. Will I be remembered as Taylor and Grady have been? My family has put their names on a few things as well. We have put our names on streets and cemeteries, and somewhere way down in South Mississippi is a tiny little one-stoplight town called Leslie. So how will we be remembered? Anything named after someone does not always reflect character or achievement. Sometimes it just reflects momentary wealth. And I've enjoyed reflecting upon the fact that there are always multiple sides to history. It seems to me to be fairly just that no matter how many houses or streets someone puts their name on, they have very little control over the way they are remembered.